Okay, I am actually, for once, gonna wait for people to actually get on before I really start talking, because this is a subject that I've addressed it a couple times, but I want to talk about it on a bit of a more personal level, I guess you'd say. So, someone cue the Jeopardy music. Hi, Jay. Thank you, Ozzy. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch the filter over to subscribers only. Okay. Yes, you're first. Okay. So, ooh, nice. Okay, if I'm being completely honest with everyone, this is a topic I have been legit freaking nervous to talk about, because I don't want y'all to see me as fragile or anything. But after considering what y'all saw last night, I think it's time that I just go ahead and fess up to all of this. So I want to go ahead and I want to talk about it, because I think it's good for people to be able to, like, what are the words I'm looking for? I guess understand the condition I have, and that a lot of other people are actually affected with, because it's something very important to me personally. Because I've never had like a real full-on support system for it. Like, I've got my family and some of my closer friends, but like, it's something I've never been too open to talking about. Because again, I don't want people to treat me like I'm fragile, like I'm gonna shatter or something. But here goes freaking nothing. I have a medical condition called Tourette syndrome. And it is a tic disorder that I believe affects about 1 in every, I think, 1,000 kids. And so, and honestly, I'm completely open to y'all asking questions about it, because that's a big reason that I wanted to go ahead and do this live high, because I want to be able to talk about it, and I want to know what people want to know about it. But so, yeah. And again, I don't want y'all to like treat me like I'm a piece of glass or something, because even though Tourette's makes life a bazillion times harder sometimes, it's a big part of my life, and honestly, in the end, it's only made me stronger. So, I mean, there's that. I don't know what it's called. Nice. But like, honestly, and I'm open, if y'all have questions about mine specifically too, feel free to ask. Because I find this to be an actual problem that I wish, hi crybaby, that I wish could be fixed, but right now there is no permanent solution to it. No surgeries or anything, and hi crybaby. So, yeah, but if y'all have any questions about my Tourette's or anything, I am open to go ahead and answer them, because I wanted to do this on live just so y'all can ask questions and everything. Yes, I do take medicine. I don't have issues with it super often unless I get stressed out or I'm overworking myself. Yeah, why are you in pain? what do you mean say something someone only with Tourette's would know? Of course I have freaking Tourette syndrome. I'm not gonna joke about something like that. It is a freaking serious condition. Sorry. Because look, I was diagnosed officially, technically speaking, we believe I've had it since 3rd grade. But I was officially diagnosed in 6th grade after I got a concussion, which triggered my tics to be a lot worse. Which is when the whole neck one started and everything. Used to, I would have more like facial tics, which are now happening because it just happens when I talk about it. Yeah, it is rude. Then, technically speaking, to have Tourette's, you have to have both vocal and motor tics, which I do have both. My vocal ones are less present, I guess you would say. Because, well, actually I don't know why. They just are. And I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily upset, but it's more like it's just harder for me. I know it's cold where I am too. But like again, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm upset about it. It just makes things a bit harder sometimes. I can't do as much physical exercise because if my heart rate gets so high, it'll get bad. I can't let myself get stressed out too often because, well, that makes my heart rate get too bad, or too high and they get bad. High. And, you know, just stuff like that, really. So, yes, I have tic attacks, so I'll go ahead and answer that. They're not super often, but one happened last night and people were kind of worried, and I get it. So I wanted to come on this morning and explain what I could about mine, at least. Irritating at school though. So my biggest one is I have this weird leg shaking tic, which is legit. Like, initially we thought it was part of my ADHD, but now we're pretty sure it's because of my Tourette's, because if I try to force it to stop, my other tics get worse. And when I say it's happening right now, I mean my leg is bent and it's shaking. So, yes, you were one of those people. And then, but yeah, so it's pretty annoying at school just because my classrooms are all on the 2nd floor. So, like, it's funny and weird. My leg shaking will get so bad sometimes that it shakes the floor, and then it's not even that it annoys me personally, but I feel so freaking bad because, like I said, it shakes the floor, so it kind of annoys my classmates, and I feel bad, and I've never really actually admitted to that being me. So, triggers. Flashing lights can be a big problem for me because, well, it's similar, I guess, to kind of how photosensitivity is. Yeah, what was gonna show up, but that's like my main trigger, and then sometimes loud noises can set me off, but that's not super common. But the main trigger is when my anxiety gets bad. Is that why you trusted me when I said that I would be fine? I know there was something in my eye. Hold on. Sorry about that. So I wouldn't really say that there are levels. Everyone's tics are different though. some people have more vocal tics than me, and some of their vocal tics are more yelling words and stuff. Mine are just like these little high-pitched squeaks. It's so freaking weird. But like, I mean, yeah. And then one of my cousins, she used to have it. She luckily was able to grow out of it, and yes, you can grow out of Tourette's. But normally signs of that will happen when you're about 13 or 14, so highly unlikely for me. But hers were a lot worse than mine, so okay, so they like, mine kind of scratch my throat a little, but like they don't hurt. If anything hurts, it's my motor tics. I don't remember the word, because of like the neck jerking, and I have this weird thing, and my fingers are doing it right now, but I don't really want to show y'all because I don't want you guys to worry more. But like where my knuckles just like lock, and it's weird. But like it hurts my fingers a little, so I have to pop my knuckles a lot to make it feel better. But so, yeah. Any other questions? Because again, I'm completely open to answering probably anything about my tics, at least. I'm not going to say anything for other people though, because I can't speak for other people that have it. I would just go with it, honestly. I mean, I don't like my tics, but here I am. Can y'all tell that I'm shaking? It's like, I don't know. My necklace is shaking a little in the mirror, so I don't know. Can y'all tell? But yeah, honestly, I'm lucky enough that I haven't had the swear stuff yet. No, I do not. No, it's not rude at all, and honestly, if I could go back and make it where I never had it, I would. But now, like right now, I don't know if I would actually get rid of them, because they are such a part of me that I've gotten so freaking used to it. So like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be weird to just not have them, wake up and not have tics. But at the same time, I would not be that upset about it. Like, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it, because like, it'd be weird for me. Because while I don't like having Tourette's, I've gotten so accustomed to living with it that, so I don't know. Did that make sense at all? I feel like it might not have made sense. Where are all my freaking hair ties? Because it's so funny and it's so weird. I have never had a swearing tic. The closest thing I've had to any like inappropriate sort tic is again, it's the finger locking thing, which is still going on right now. And sometimes it'll be specifically my middle finger that locks up. So y'all can see where that would lead. Bye, crybaby. Have a great day, I think. We'll just stick with time zone for now. Love you. I can't find any of my regular size hair ties. Because, again, like, why are you trying to open and lock the window? Can I ask? Well, no, okay. Y'all ready for a fun little story time about my tics? So, and no hate to the person I'm about to talk about, because this person did not mean any harm at all. So, I was sitting in my history class, and my teacher was like, hey Jordan, can you move up closer to the front, one, so you can see better, two, so I can separate these two people? And I was like, yeah. And he jokingly said, kind of like, basically like, just be careful, get used to the desk shaking. And the teacher, again, he did not mean any harm to me. He was trying to say it like jokingly and stuff. But so, I got so freaking upset about it. So the next morning I got to school early to talk to that teacher. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, are there any that I need to know about? And I'm over here like, okay, so there is a teeny tiny itsy bitsy baby sized chance that I might flip off the entire class if I have my hand raised. So yeah, that's my fun little Tourette syndrome related story time today. So yeah. Life with Tourette's is just so fun. And here's a fun fact. If I take even 1 milligram too much of my Tourette's medicine, it could actually kill me. So I have to be very careful with that too. Oh, I charged your phone. Oh dear gosh. I don't even think I want to know. What fact? Sorry, my brain is still going freaking slow. I'm doing pretty good. It's in pill form, so it's a lot easier. But on top of the Tourette's, I also have ADHD. So I'm prone to forget a lot of things. Luckily, I took it today, and I'm saying that mostly out loud for myself, because I will forget. No, I live in the US. Trust me, if it was... Yes, I used to go to a neurologist, and now we just stick with my pediatrician. I am a teenager. But like I said, normally signs of it going away show up when you're like 12 to 14, so we're pretty sure it's not gonna start going away for me. Which I'm sad about, of course. But again, it's just, at this point, I guess I'm more used to living with it. So for me, like, having a tic attack is normal, almost. So I guess it just doesn't worry me as much when I have them. The only real reason I got off the live is because they still embarrass me a lot, and I know someone's gonna be like, you shouldn't be embarrassed about that. But like... So yeah, but it is something I'm actually kind of embarrassed about, because it's not easy for me, honestly. mean, yeah, I live with them every freaking day. And I want people to kind of be a bit normalized with it. But at the same time, I feel like it's something hard to normalize because most people see it as more of a seizure than just tics, and they are two very, very different things. So there's that too. Yeah, I just wish it was more normal for other people. Yeah, I did. So does one of my favorite singers, Jamie Grace. I don't know if she still talks about it much, but I know she used to, like, a lot. Yeah, did y'all not know that? I legit thought that was common knowledge. But, yeah. So, honestly, I think that's kind of really it for now. I will probably be on later today just to hang out and talk about the books and everything. Honestly, I'm probably actually going to keep this video, actually let this one upload. Because it's something that is important to me. So, yeah, but I will be back later to, thank you, to talk about my Alex's Adventure series, because I've been meaning to actually get around to doing that, and I have not gotten around to doing that. So, everyone have a great time zone. I will see you guys probably, hold on, I'm trying to do the math, in about 6 hours. No, that is, yes it is. Yeah. Why do you have a screaming toddler? Yes, I do have people to talk to. I have my sister and also my therapist. I'm sorry you're bored. I've got stuff to do and I need to relax a little more, honestly. So I love all of y'all. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Honestly, it might be less than 6, depending on when my brother's soccer game is done. So, love all of y'all. Bye, Oddsy. We will probably text you on Pinterest later. And I love you, Snowdrops. Bye, everyone. Allergies.